welcome to our channel. Today, we delve into the most catastrophic plane crashes in history. Brace yourselves for a journey through some of the most tragic and shocking events in aviation. Imagine, if you will, the sheer scale and power of these metal birds soaring through the skies, carrying hundreds of souls. Now picture these majestic creations meeting a tragic and unexpected end, their stories forever etched in the annals of history. The Canary Islands, a popular tourist destination known for its volcanic landscapes and sunny skies. But on March 27, 1977, the island of Tenerife became synonymous with tragedy. Two Boeing 747s KLM Flight 4805 and Pan Am Flight 1736 found themselves stranded on the same runway, shrouded in a dense fog. A series of unfortunate events, miscommunications, and a rush against time culminated in an unimaginable disaster. The KLM flight, eager to depart, began its takeoff run without clearance, unaware of the Pan Am jumbo jet still taxiing on the runway. The dense fog obscured their vision, turning a routine maneuver into a deadly game of blind man's bluff. The resulting collision was catastrophic. The KLM 747, unable to avoid impact, plowed into the Pan Am aircraft with a deafening roar, tearing through its fuselage like a predator through its prey. The impact sent shockwaves through the airport, a horrifying testament to the sheer force of the collision. Fire engulfed both aircraft, consuming everything in its path. The death toll was staggering. 583 souls perished in the fiery inferno, making it the deadliest aviation accident in history. The Tenerife airport disaster serves as a stark reminder of the unforgiving nature of aviation. A series of seemingly insignificant events, compounded by human error and poor visibility, led to the loss of hundreds of lives. The investigation that followed brought about significant changes in aviation safety protocols, including standardized phraseology for pilots and air traffic controllers, and improved ground radar systems. High above the rugged peaks of Mount Takamagahara, Japan Airlines Flight 123, a Boeing 747 SR, embarked on a routine domestic flight. Little did the passengers and crew know that they were about to face a terrifying ordeal, a fight for survival against insurmountable odds. 12 minutes into the flight, a catastrophic failure occurred in the aircraft's rear pressure bulkhead, a critical component responsible for maintaining cabin pressure. The explosive decompression that followed ripped through the aircraft, tearing away a large section of the tail fin and severing hydraulic lines essential for controlling the plane. The pilots, Captain Masami Takahama, First Officer Yutaka Sasaki, and Flight Engineer Hiroshi Fukuda, found themselves battling a crippled aircraft, struggling to maintain control as the 747 bucked and swayed erratically. For 32 agonizing minutes, the crew fought valiantly, desperately trying to regain control of the plummeting aircraft. They attempted to contact air traffic control, their voices filled with a mixture of urgency and fear, but their transmissions were garbled and difficult to understand. The crippled 747, now a wounded bird with its fate sealed, slammed into the forested slopes of Mount Takamagahara at a speed of 365 miles per hour. The impact was devastating, instantly killing most of those on board. Miraculously, 4 passengers survived the initial impact, only to endure a harrowing wait for rescue amidst the wreckage. However, their ordeal highlighted the resilience of the human spirit in the face of unimaginable tragedy. The crash of Japan Airlines Flight 123, which claimed the lives of 520 people, remains the deadliest single aircraft accident in history. It serves as a chilling reminder of the unforgiving nature of mechanical failures and the importance of continuous improvement in aircraft design and maintenance. The skies above Charki Dadri, India, became a scene of unimaginable chaos on November 12, 1996, as 2 airliners, Saudi Arabian Airlines Flight 763 and Kazakhstan Airlines Flight 1907, collided in mid-air. The impact, a horrifying testament to the unforgiving nature of airspace, sent shockwaves through the aviation world. The Saudi Arabian Boeing 747, en route from Delhi to Dhahran, had just taken off, climbing through the hazy skies. Meanwhile, the Kazakhstan Airlines Ilyushin Il-76, descending from Shymkent to Delhi, was navigating the same airspace. A fatal combination of factors including language barriers, miscommunication between the pilots and air traffic control, and a lack of altitude awareness, set the stage for disaster. The pilots, flying in a region where English was not their first language, struggled to understand each other and the instructions from air traffic control. As the two aircraft drew closer, the air traffic controller, realizing the imminent danger, desperately tried to warn the pilots, his voice laced with urgency. But it was too late. The Ilyushin Il-76, descending rapidly, clipped the underside of the Saudi Arabian 747 with its left wing, tearing a gaping hole in the fuselage. The impact sent both aircraft spiraling out of control, their destinies intertwined in a deadly embrace. The Saudi Arabian 747, its structure compromised, plummeted towards the ground, breaking apart in midair. The Kazakhstan Airlines Il-76, its left wing sheared off, followed suit, crashing into a nearby field. The Charki-Dadri mid-air collision, which claimed the lives of all 349 people on board both aircraft, remains one of the deadliest mid-air collisions in history. It highlighted the critical importance of clear communication, standardized procedures, and advanced air traffic control systems to prevent such tragedies from happening again. On March 3, 1974, Turkish Airlines Flight 981, a McDonnell Douglas DC-10, took off from Paris, destined for London. On board were 346 souls, unaware that their journey would end in a tragedy that would expose a fatal flaw in the aircraft's design. Shortly after takeoff, as the DC-10 climbed through 18,000 feet, disaster struck. A faulty cargo door, improperly closed and secured, blew open with explosive force. The sudden decompression that followed ripped a gaping hole in the aircraft's fuselage, sucking out 6 passengers and their seats into the thin air below. The cabin depressurized rapidly, starving the passengers and crew of precious oxygen. Objects swirled through the cabin, tossed about like leaves in a hurricane. The pilots, Captain Nejat Berkoz, First Officer Oral Ulusman, and Flight Engineer Erhan Ozer struggled to maintain control of the aircraft as it bucked and shuddered violently. The sudden decompression had also damaged critical control cables that ran beneath the cabin floor, rendering the DC-10 uncontrollable. The aircraft, now a wounded bird with its fate sealed, entered a steep, uncontrollable dive. Despite the valiant efforts of the pilots, who fought bravely to regain control, the DC-10 crashed into the Ermenonville forest outside of Paris, killing all 346 people on board. The impact was devastating, leaving behind a scene of unimaginable carnage. The investigation that followed revealed a fatal flaw in the DC-10's cargo door design. The door's locking mechanism was prone to failure, and the warning system designed to alert the crew of an improperly closed door was inadequate. The tragedy of Turkish Airlines Flight 981 led to significant design changes in the DC-10 and other aircraft, including the implementation of fail-safe mechanisms and improved warning systems for cargo doors. It serves as a stark reminder of the importance of rigorous design, testing, and maintenance in ensuring aviation safety. On May 25, 1979, American Airlines Flight 191, a McDonnell Douglas DC-10, prepared for takeoff from Chicago's O'Hare International Airport. Its destination was Los Angeles. On board were 271 souls, unaware of the impending disaster. As the DC-10 roared down the runway, disaster struck. The left engine, weakened by improper maintenance, separated from the wing, ripping away crucial hydraulic lines. The DC-10, now unbalanced, lurched violently, its nose pitching upward. The pilots fought desperately to regain control, their voices laced with urgency. The aircraft climbed to 300 feet before rolling into a steep bank. The DC-10 slammed into a field, exploding in a fiery inferno. The impact is catastrophic, killing all 271 people on board and 3 on the ground. The wreckage painted a grim picture of the devastation. The investigation revealed critical errors, including improper maintenance and a design flaw in the DC-10's hydraulic system. The tragedy led to significant changes in aviation safety protocols and improved pilot training. It serves as a stark reminder of the importance of meticulous attention to detail and rigorous safety standards. As we reflect on these tragic events, we are reminded of the fragility of life and the unforgiving nature of the skies. Each crash, a story of loss and heartbreak, serves as a solemn reminder of the importance of continuous improvement in aviation safety. The lessons learned from these disasters have led to significant advancements in aircraft design, maintenance procedures, and air traffic control systems, making air travel safer than ever before. Yet the pursuit of aviation safety is an ongoing journey, a testament to the ingenuity and dedication of those who strive to make the skies a safer place for all. Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more content. Stay safe and see you in the next video.